ambush. Very, very harsh ambush right there, and that, yeah, as a result of them pushing really hard and getting that gold and that plant, really allowed the Axis to completely flank around and take control of that courtyard area and actually catch them twice now, running back through the wine cellar, trying to take advantage of that. Boom! There we go. Sue getting 3 kills with a Panzerfaust.
Wish
really
I could
up in that bell tower there.
Seen it, but I missed it. So I'll shout about it. Our chat menu lit up.
You know what?
But I didn't see it.
He's sitting at the in the bell tower over near the Allied spawn area there, and that's like the 2nd or 3rd time I've done that. I was following an ally just running from spawn, and suddenly just out of nowhere I heard the sound of a Panzerfaust like powering up, and then I was dead, and that was it. That was nothing else. He's been doing that 2 or 3 times now. As allies spawn in, they think, oh, I'm in Allied territory. This is safe. I'm just gonna run. Then all out of nowhere, bam, killed by a Panzerfaust you never even saw coming. That's like very well done over there. All right, allies now pushing again into the tavern here.
We do have a possible grab. Hate to interrupt Leonecki, though. He was going in for it, making his way towards the dynamite, but cut down on a crossfire here. So, I mean, the fighting Nail right now is centralized all over the map. The allies are going to finally get the courtyard at around the 432 mark. So, again, I want to ask you this, Nail. What is the secret of holding the courtyard? The gold is open, and we do have a grab. We'll get back to that question. We've got Kevin from the Badazz team who's got the grab at 417. As you can tell, Village can be an extremely long map, and it's starting to show. At 410, the allies again have the gold as it's passed off to Ironic. I've got the lock. Sabo, take us home.
All right, we're taking a look at Ironic. He runs through the house towards the southwest courtyard. He's all alone, and I don't see any Axis forces waiting for him unless there's an ambush up the road.
Oh my God, I heard it! You could hear the Panzerfaust! What a horrific sound! What a horrific sound! He's free and clear. He's running. He's running. Over his right shoulder, he hears the ominous whine of a Panzerfaust. He turns, looks towards the camera, and dies a horrible death. Nail.
Good night.
Good night. Good game is over. Schnell.
Yeah, and he was sitting there from the entire beginning of that grab, just waiting the entire time.
That was epic stuff. We've got Raz with the grab now. Bridger, the glory is yours. He's got the gold, Indiana Jones style. Take us home, Commander. Let's go.
Yeah, coming up, he's going to meet 2 members of the Axis
team.
Going to try and slow him down. Do manage to cut him down right there in the same place as you mentioned before. That's where he came out a little bit further away. He was actually looking to his left, looking to his right. Okay, there's nobody on the stairs.
I'm clear.
Now I'm safe. He walks through the door, and it's too late.
Yeah.
Too late. Walked right into enemy ambush fire.
Don't trust the stairs. It is just difficult. I mean, Valdez, you take a look here. This is not an open map. Like Beach, I mean, these close quarters are just perfect for soldats and soldiers to unleash the Panzerfaust hell. And that's for Valdez, by the way.
Say what? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm rambling. Oh, did you? Okay, that was great.
I don't know.
I'm watching Cresty, and I don't know who it was. Some body came flying out. Quake style. Yeah, that was amazing. I love it when I can. The bodies went flying out.
He timed it perfectly. He just like held onto that grenade. He's like, wait for it. Wait for it.
There's another one.
And he chucks it down and the body is returned to him.
Oh, nice. Ironic blasted. Fireball getting it done and living up to his name. Well done, Fireball. 154.
Oh, and Sue with another nice grenade kills 2 more. I can't believe it. This is ridiculous. The Axis ambush everywhere, but it's okay because Osiris died. Never mind.
And in all that time, Nail, that we were shouting about explosions, grenades, and goats, there was a grab and a return. I apologize for that, thankfully, though it was not capped. Otherwise, we'd look like total asses. At 1:30 here, Nail, we have a grab. Hold on. Bridger, taken secure, taken secure. We have a push. And we're going to lock on this 3rd person. Here's the fight for the gold. DTS incoming, gets the grab, gets the kill, and is, charging forward. He's going to make his way back down into the wine cellar. We'll see if we can get a 1st-person lock here with DTS in the wine cellar now. Stops briefly for a drink up those dreaded stairs, this time not ambushed at 106. Those stairs have been lethal so far. He's moving quick, but watch Watch out for the Panzer. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. Making its way forward past the MG42. 54 seconds. This is their last attempt. If DTS cannot bring this bad boy home and can't get the gold to that truck, then Zafira is going to be pleased. Opens fire, takes down Mystex, makes the revival. DTX now at 40 seconds. They're not going for time anymore, Bridger. They're going for the cap. 34 seconds. Take us home.
All right, trying to find out. It looks like did they completely flank around? No, they are coming back through the same entrance, but I think the X is right there again. Sue waiting for him. Can't believe it. It's been returned. Sue,
oh
MVP
my God,
guaranteed this game.
That was great.
Wow. Who'd have thought you could be sneaky with a Panzerfaust, but he shows you how to do it.
Oh, he does. Nail, as we head in the final 5, let me do the countdown here. Oh, that was fun. Here's the alarm. What did you see, Nail? I'm gonna load up the scores here for the people at home. Oh.
Yeah, so one of the interesting things is, and with Village, there's many stages of defense. So if you hold the tavern, then you push out to southwest. If you know that they're going to be grabbing the documents, well, you don't push the cemetery, you go set up defense again. And they were doing that really well. And Hummel actually, even though the Allies had the flag, they were actually spawning 2 people at the truck, having them go through the Axis spawn, kind of flank that way, so 4 tavern, 2 spawn. But Hummel was waiting at the truck almost the entire round. It seemed like that was his position, was to play at the truck. So he kept shooting them in the back, and it was just devastating. They couldn't get really organized pushes, and when they did, HighBot was already setting up defense for the docks.
Well, we are now going to see as the Axis and Allied action continue. The roles are reversed in the ABBA action. HighBot are now on the Allied push, and take a look. Moving as a team, as a line of soldiers advancing forward, it looks like Raul is going to fall behind. Little exchange of fire. Bridger, what are you seeing on your end here? I'm not seeing much. I'm scrolling through first person here looking for HighBot. A little exchange of fire, but nothing yet. Pretty slow roll.
Yeah, Sue being the first one out into the courtyard in front of the tavern here, but his teammates shortly right behind him. He's throwing lots of grenades. He seems to be their explosive expert, but Badazz Raz waiting for him inside. We'll see. They're both just kind of chucking grenades at the entrance. Kevin and DTS both getting it, sort of the fruits of their labors there with the ambush inside the tavern. Wow, right there we saw Cresty try to push his way in anyway. I don't care about an ambush. I'm walking in the front door, but he was still cut down, and still DTS and I think Kevin here, and Raz holding the tavern. Lots of grenades back and forth. Mystic's got that one. That might open up some shots for his team to burst through, but yeah, it looks like it's still quiet over here at the tavern now.
We're going to bounce the
another push shut down.
Shoutcasting grenade to Sabo for his insights on the incoming rush, the incoming roll of HighBot.
Well, you know, unfortunately, HighBot wasn't able to take that northwest courtyard on their first push. They all got wiped out in the tavern, so they're going to have to respawn all the way back at the initial spawn point, costing them time. Well, you know, I hear firepower going on, but it's not around the guys I'm following.
They're going through the Axis spawn.
Really?
Yeah, about 4 of them.
Somebody's enjoying some chips. A Pringles commercial in the background. What do you got, Nail? What's happening? I'm in a graveyard, and we do have the engineer. We'll track Hummel in third person right now, who's fighting for his life, but he's getting flanked.
Oh, and
here's Osiris, and he's in trouble, but he is just putting up a
3
fight.
people, and he's going to get the plant.
Pulls out the pistol, and he is fighting for his life tonight. We're going to try to get a first-person lock on him here. He's all alone. Nail, what did you see?
Yeah, no, they pushed 4 people. He's the last survivor. If he can't get a plant, his next objective is get the flag at least. So right now he's just chilling. He's got to wait about 10 seconds. Hopefully no one sees him. But no, he was devastating. Oh, someone got him. So hopefully his teammates can push and get the flag. But that's their next thing, is they have to get the flag.
Now with 7:10. And just as predicted, that flag is going to get grabbed, the northwest courtyard. So here is a solid push at 7:04 to push the Axis defense of Badazz onto their heels inside the wine cellar. Up, And away we go, charging forward, bounding in, and the possible dynamite plant will go third. Take a look here for any engineers. Bridger, not seeing any. The Allies control
all
the
medics
graveyard
as far
and
as I can
crypt,
tell.
but I'm not seeing an engineer in position yet. MG42 though.
Yeah, it looks like all medics right now.
Oh, hello, MG42. Meet my Panzerfaust. Suck on that. That was epic.
Medic.
That was epic.
Well, you know, like rock breaks scissors, Panzerfaust
Breaks.
counters MG42.
Yeah,
pretty sure
clearly.
that's that's what they did.
Plan.
All right, so we have a plant, Sabo.
They did. They got the plan. It seems
That's
like.
Raul.
About 25 seconds till it goes off. We're going to hand it to you, buddy.
Who's that?
Sabo.
All right. Well, we got Raul over here sneaking around the backside, all alone with the planets ticking away. Looks like the Axis forces are going to be calling up a few airstrikes in the area, but it's not going to do any good except for blocking their access to disarm the dynamite. And boom, with 5:55 on the clock, Crypt is blown, and I got Mystics grabbing the document, gets wiped out immediately. Maybe Cresty's going to pick it up with the revive and make the push down into the wine cellar. And Warwick, hey, take it away.
I've got the lock at 5:39 in the wine cellar, but they're not making it easy. The Allies get the grab again. It is now picked up by Cresty, first person here in a moment. There he is, backed up by Raul and friends. And here is the charge they're looking for at 5:26 on the clock. Keep in mind it was a full hold last time by HighBot, so they've got all the time in the world here on MP Village, a map we don't see a lot of. Making their way back home, here's that dreaded courtyard where we've seen the Panzerfaust ambushes in the past. Osiris there in the chat menu, laying the Panzerfaust herd down, unopposed, bounding forward, 506 turns. Oh, massive explosion, massive grenade. He's taking some fire now. 67 health, shut down, and murdered in the field. The documents are in the field. The gold, rather, is...
This could be it.
The gold is in the field, not the documents. Fireball now with the grab inside the truck and gets it done. So, I was in the right place at the right time. The Allies beat the clock and make it happen. We're going to hand this over to Nail. Give us the rundown.
Yeah, no, that was just really bad luck at the end there. There was one Axis, one ally, and I believe the defense, he got TK'd while he was going to get the return. So no, it was good, a good push by HighBot, because once they got the docks, Hummel and Suze, they started setting up defense on the Axis spawn to stop all the incoming. So it was really well organized.
So we're looking at a score of 2-0 in favor of HighBot tonight. Valdez, what would you change up? I mean, obviously you don't have a lot of experience on Village here, but if you were the Badazz team and you've been fighting hard, as clearly they have, but they're falling behind, is there anything that you could possibly do to change your strategy at this point, to change your fortunes?
Yeah, they really are starting to fall behind again, and it has been close, but I think they've just been unlucky at this point. They just need to just keep playing the way they're doing, and see if they can, if the luck turns on their side, they may pull this out.
At any point,
prepare to fight.
As we prepare to fight, as we talked about with Zed earlier, Bridger, it is in the favor of Badazz to at least get 1 point, even if they don't win the game, because all points count ultimately at the end, and the grand finale of the final three teams with the highest points advance. So even if you're going to lose the game, you want to try to at least get on the scoreboard and get things done. So HighBot, Allied incoming, Badazz, Axis defense. Bridger, you've got the call. Make it happen.
All right, following Raul right now as he makes his way into the first courtyard here just outside the tavern. There's another Panzerfaust, and it looks like Cresty was killed by Sue's Panzerfaust just as Osiris gets his own kill. So some very bad luck there for the defense of Badazz. Raul's going to get the... No, he's going to be flanked and can't quite get the cap. I'm sorry, there were more members of Badazz there than I expected. I thought he had slipped right past them, going to get to there, but nope. Some very, very good defense by Badazz, and a little bit of bad luck on HighBot's side to accidentally hit their own team with the Panzerfaust there. That's a scary scary thing to have happen. But let's see, they're going to be on a second push here as the German defense of that tavern / courtyard has been very strong so far.
No engineer in the first push was Sabo's call on that. It might have been blown away, but we do have a push here in the courtyard.
Yeah,
and we're
Kevin
still
is like a one-man army.
Yeah, what do you say? I've been tracking Mystics here, but you're seeing some action from Kevin on the Badazz defense. What's going down?
He is like a one-man soldier holding his post in the tavern there.
You are not kidding.
He just killed at least like 7 or 8 people without dying. It's ridiculous.
Now we see the strategy. We talked about it. Who's named Kevin? You lower expectations. Don't worry about Kevin. Then he whips out the ultimate killing machine and gets it done. So we're gonna get a lock on him here for a bit. There's some support fire in the chat menu from Leonecki, who laid the hurt down with a 3-man kill. We didn't see it because we're tracking Kevin here at 8 minutes on the Axis defense here tonight. So Sabo, all you, Commander. Get a lock on Kevin with me.
All right, well, on that first push, one thing that I found very interesting was that HighBot didn't spawn with a single engineer. It's all medics and soldiers. I think they were maybe trying to do some sort of a northwest courtyard push, and then they'd all spawn as engineers and plant the dynamite. It obviously didn't work out quite that way for them. But right now we have another push coming on up through the southwest courtyard. They're going to make their way straight into the tavern. Mystics leading the charge, and he goes down. Looks like engine 40 fire by Kevin again.
Yeah, I'm staying with him.
No, he's got incredible aim.
I'm staying with him right now on the recommendations here of Nail, and you're right, Sabo. His aim is amazing. If you watch it, you can see that almost every shot is a headshot, and he's got some good momentum. But finally, he's going to be put down.
Now he's down.
Yeah, he's finally going to get put down by the Thompson here of the Allied push. So, I don't know, Nail. What are you seeing here? It's 7:01. HighBot.
They have 2 people in the.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 2 allies are actually HighBot are pushing the cemetery. Panzer and medic right now. So the Axis are kind of really concerned with that, getting delayed. I'm waiting to see if the Panzer gets a multi-shot, but he got killed. So maybe fending him off.
Mystics alone on the rooftops here tonight. Looking up the gut. Yeah, you can see the Axis right there. That machine gun fire coming right at you 3D style.
Yeah, and he's doing his job. He just wants to be annoying. You know, one person, if he can delay 2 or 3, he's doing his job right now pretty much.
What do you got, Bridger, for the incoming
got
push?
blasted by a Panzerfaust.
What do you got for the incoming push of the Allies? I'm with Raul right now.
Alright, I'm trying to get a lock on them right now, following Osiris, and trying to get a lock on him anyway. He was running around with that Panzerfaust. That's always an exciting thing to watch. There we go.
He kills himself the moment that you lock onto him.
Finally. Yeah, exactly. But instead I'll follow Mystics here as he makes his way to the courtyard in front of the tavern. Gotta get to the courtyard behind the tavern, though. The courtyard in front, who cares? You can't teleport human beings into that courtyard. You need to get the courtyard behind it. That's the important one. Alright, here we are. Raz, mate, just shut down this whole push. I can't believe it. He's gonna go one-on-one against Fireball, who saves the day. That's very important. With 5 minutes left, they really need to cap that courtyard, and they finally have done it. But did they do it too late? I think it was too late. They did not get a full respawn there. Now they have to sit here and defend instead. That's bad luck. They just wanted, just waited a bit too long and actually went and rezzed a teammate instead of getting the flag, which I think may have been an error.
Well, here we are yet again. Badazz doing a pretty solid job of the Axis defense here today. Neither team has been very successful at getting an early grab time on the gold, but last round it was HighBot who were able to do it with 5:08 remaining, or at 5:08 rather. So, at 4:51, we're just kind of toggling through here, looking for any kind of penetration. Nail, again, we're going to look for your insight. What do you see?
I think Osiris is probably going to drop down and just try to suicide. Yep, there you go. So we got one person. The Allies just spawned in. The Axis are just spawning now, so it's perfect timing for some airstrikes.
Incoming, we got a push here around the vault. It is Cresty as medic, backed up by the engineer, who is down, but Raul! Whoa! A revive just in time to go flying off my screen. I don't even know where he landed, but it probably didn't end well.
He landed behind the tree and then promptly got himself killed, unfortunately. He's the guy that needed to survive, too.
The good old Quake engine.
He was the engineer.
Yeah, the good old Quake engine. That's good stuff. Nothing like getting revived as an explosion goes off under
because
you.
we all know if you're being revived by the magic revive
oh my god, massive Panzer. There we go. Osiris getting it done with a 3-man kill. 3:49 We're now with Sue in the courtyard, and we're back with Sabo. This is good times. This is why RTCW is so much fun. It ain't really realistic. We're not talking Call of Duty. We're just talking a lot of bodies, a lot of machine guns, and a lot of goats.
We've got push after push coming straight out of the northwest courtyard, and it's Raul, the one and only engineer, finally getting the green light on the crypt, and it goes red. Looks like we're going to get the... Oh, my God! Osiris with the double Panzerfaust kill right there in the corner, but the dynamite is still laid down. We still got one ally. Looks like Sood, Lieutenant, holding down the fort. I think the crypt is going to blow. We got 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Score right now, 2-0 in favor of HighBot. Take it away.
We talked a little bit about this last, our last
defuse,
possible. He gets it done. Leonecki with the defuse. You do not see that. Well played, Bridger. Well played. I saw it a moment after you called it, and that is a critical play for Leonecki. That is demoralizing, Nail. Very demoralizing from the Allied push of HighBot.
Absolutely, they were probably getting ready to not have an engineer anymore. So, look like right now they still have Raul as one, but it's basically another minute almost.
I mean, you've played engineer before.
Oh man, we still have to have an engineer.
Valdez, you've played engineer before, so you know all about those heartbreaking moments. How long do you think he had before that dynamite was going to go off?
Oh, it had to be just a few seconds, and you're right. There's nothing more devastating than planting and think you're going to have it, and then all of a sudden it gets defused. That can crush your momentum.
And again, Osiris being the one to kill 2 allies right after the plant probably cleared the way for that defuse. And we've got again another dynamite plant on the crypt. So let's see if it can last this time, or if Leonecki's going to pull another sneaky move.
Tracking Leonecki. Axis defense.
I think he's the lone engineer on the Axis right now.
He is. Making his way forward. He's going to try to make a repeat, but can't get it done this time. However, the crypt has been blown wide open, and we have a grab. It is Fireball, and it's Bridger with the call.
All right, we actually have an Axis Kevin waiting for him down here in the wine cellar, and it's going to come down to a gun game between those two.
Kevin's
and
not
Kevin
someone.
managed to hang on.
Kevin is not someone you want to meet in the dark corner, Bridger. That is probably the wrong soldier you want to come up against.
No, and he might have just single-handedly saved that cap for the team, because if he had been a little bit slower, the rest of the Allied team would have shown up behind him. He managed to not only kill him, but also shut him down.
We've got a
cap on its way back through the tavern right now, following Mystics. Go ahead,
with
Warwick.
Fireball flanking to his left, always listening for the incoming Panzerfaust fire. He's bounding home so far unmolested, so anything can happen. 30 seconds. Oh, there's the ambush. Leonecki tries to pull a ninja. That guy's he really is a ninja.
Like he had wall hacks
he plays World of Warcraft. He plays a rogue. But Kevin is going to get taken down by Mystics. So nice play right there. At 13, at 12, time is running out. He can't delay. You've got to charge forward. 7, 6, 5. Can't get it done. There's the return at the last minute. Incredible play. Wow. Full time, full.
Damn.
Wow.
I thought for sure they'd have that. They went right to their own spawn. Who'd have thought the Germans would be right next to it? But all
right
they were ready
waiting
to
at
go.
the truck.
I love this game, and I hope you do too. I'm not in chat. I hope you guys are having fun. Break it down for me, Nail. Let's open up the scores. Take a look.
Yeah, no, at the very end there, we didn't even see it, but Osiris was there. If they didn't kill him, he was going to panzer him. So it was, they had just so many people at the truck there. But Kevin just blowing it up. 23 kills, 9 deaths. I mean, they're all great aimers, but he was just holding it down in Tavern. So if they can do the same thing on offense, I think they should be able to at least get a point on the board here.
Well, here we are at 9:52. We've talked about it several times that just getting on the scoreboard really matters in this tournament here. And we're going to find out exactly. You know, I'm feeling pretty good on Village. Find out exactly what these guys can do here. So the Allied team of Badazz now making the charge forward. Sabo, you've got the call. Let's roll.
All right, off the first push right here, Leonecki is the one and only engineer for Team Badazz. Allied push is actually already making his way straight ahead through the cemetery, up over the wall. I don't know how he's doing this. It's incredible. Green light at the back of the crypt. He's, you know, Zed told me this guy is sneaky, and indeed he is. We've got 9 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Already got a red light over here. Sneaky bastard. And Leonecki's all alone guarding his little dynamite.
He's in stealth mode. Look at this. He's in corners. He's hiding in shadows. This guy's playing the wrong game.
They got him, but do they have an engineer to defuse it? I don't think they do.
We'll take a look. Medic and Gia's
coming, we got that's not going to help.
We've got Humel. But it's not going to be in time. Whoa! So the crypt has been blown
Who needs
wide
the courtyard
open.
when you have Leonecki? What is this nonsense?
And Raz.
Go ahead, Sabo.
Looks like we have a document grab on the part of Raz. We still have 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. He waits for his teammate to back him up before dropping into the wine cellar. A little bit of a firefight, and the Axis return the goal. Looks like fireball with the MP40 right there. Close but no cigar, but Warwich, we got 8 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. There's plenty of time for the Allied Team Badazz.
It's a fight right now for the courtyard. That's where it's all about. Going third in courtyard. Ultimately, it is Raz who will come out on top, who's been killed and revived several times. So the courtyard now belongs to Badazz here, and we do have another grab as DTS gets the lock on the gold, sticks it in his satchel, and makes the charge, but DTS is going to get shut down by Raul's MP40, so good game on that. 7:42 on the clock. Valdez, any insights, buddy? What are you seeing here on Village?
Well, I mean, that was a great job on Leonecki's part to sneak in there and get that dynamite down. I do not think they were expecting that. Seeing some good battles in the wine cellar, too.
Europeans very well known for their aim and their teamwork, especially because these guys haven't stopped playing the game in 11 years. So they've really perfected the art of RTCW. We're taking a look here. We got Raz with the grab. I'm rambling. Raz with the grab inside the courtyard now at 37 health. Good thing he's a medic. It's not going to help him, though, but it is going to get picked up. He's outnumbered, but ironically gets the grab and is backed up by Raz, who was revived. So Sabo here at 6:54. The incoming airstrikes take us home, comes in behind, makes the shot, takes down Fireball, makes the revival, and he's now prepped to make the return home. Sable, all you.
All right, looks like Ironic now picked up backup from Raz. They're going to make their way out through the courtyards and start slowing down. It's time for the dreaded Panzerfaust that really shut this team down earlier, and I don't see the Panzer anywhere. They walk right by. As you said, unmolested, and it looks like Team
he's got a freeway.
Team Badazz, just the entire team's right here. They got a clear shot all
straight
the way
home.
To
clear shot, no problem. Waltzes in, dances in. Ironic. Good job, buddy. 3:39. All right, now break it down.
Leonecki says, so that's how we actually roll. Before we weren't rolling like we normally do. Is that what he's implying?
Yeah, I don't know. I liked watching them both times. You know, a couple weeks ago and then today. I think they're all great players, but for some reason, HighBot was just sticking it to them. I mean, the very first round, 2-minute cap time on Beach, that set the tone. But then they had full hold. So I don't know. I don't know if they're playing their best or maybe their nerves had the best of them. But
2-1.
Osiris was doing his job with Panzer. Kevin was being amazing. So yeah, HighBot was just too much for him today. Is all.
I really liked what I saw, though, Valdez. I mean, the game was incredibly close. We've seen some really one-sided matches. This was... The momentum kept shifting back and forth, and HighBot, clearly, you know, ultimately the winners here with a 2-1 margin. But, Zed, see if you can get one of those guys, someone from HighBot in Ventrilo. We'll give them a quick interview. But, Valdez, that was a nice game. It kind of reminded me of the good old days back in 2001.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely closely contested games there. HighBot coming out on top, but Badazz definitely represented themselves very well.
I'm going to take...
I think...
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, actually, you know what, Nell? You go ahead and handle this.
The HighBot side of things, that Suze was probably my player of the game.
Oh, Suze was incredible, especially on that first round of Village there. Just Panzer Monkey. That's his new title.
Is that his new title? The
The
Panzer Monkey?
Panzer Monkey. That's it.
All right. I'm pulling up my chat, my chat menu here.
Going to
Somebody's got to get these monkeys off this mother
Badazz.
effing Europe or something.
Yes, so 2-1 in favor of HighBot for those out there. I'm back. Shaking off the rust. I'm a little worried about the recording. I really am. Anytime that I crash, I've discovered a glitch that if your stream crashes and then the next time you hit record, it doesn't record. So I came back from my